Hello everyone, welcome to my new YouTube video, and in this video I'll be telling you about the CEED examination. And today with us I'm having Suvidhi Khera as a speaker, and she's the one who has given CEED 23 this year. And I would like to welcome Suvidhi, and I would like her to introduce herself to the audience. Hi Suvidhi.
Uh, Hi. So first of all, I would like to thank you for inviting me to this interview.
Yeah.
So I'm Suvidhi Khera, and I'm a final year student, architecture student from School of Planning and Architecture.
Okay.
And I gave CEED examination in 2023, basically this year. So I would like to discuss my experience and the general doubts and questions that people would be having regarding this examination.
Okay, nice. That's great. And welcome to the platform. And I would like to ask you, like, what is CEED and for whom it is? Like, can you enlighten a bit on this question?
So CEED so the full form is basically the Common Entrance Exam for Design, CEED, and it's basically a design examination, design entrance for pursuing masters in design in prestigious institutions like various IITs, IIT Delhi, IIT Bombay, etc. And it is basically conducted by IIT Bombay only. And it so basically CEED is conducted every year, and the
Okay,
score
okay.
is basically valid just for 1 year. So yeah, it's basically for the admission in masters, postgraduate
Okay,
masters
okay,
design
okay.
program.
Okay, that's great. So you mentioned that it is organized by IIT Bombay.
Yeah.
Okay, so every year IIT Bombay only organized it.
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay. So talking about like the whole procedure, so how is it like from the registration to the final exam day? How is the whole procedure looks like? Can you give a like brief about the same?
Okay, so the registration starts. So I gave CEED in 2023. So my registration it started in September 2022. So it is extended till October,
Okay.
and the examination happens in January. So it's basic generally on a Sunday only. So you won't be missing any of your classes,
Exactly.
and it's a 3 hour long exam. And this year it was conducted on 22nd January 2023. And yeah, so basically you have to register, then they give you a date for download of admit card. You have to take a printout, and you have to take your admit card and your documents, basically Aadhaar card or passport or any of your college ID,
Okay.
to the examination center.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, talking about like how we can stay updated with the documents, I guess they mentioned the mandatory documents which is required on their portal. एक जो require होता है, so they have mentioned on their portal as well.
Yeah. So yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so the admit card, it has like all the important pointers that what is allowed in the examination, what you should be carrying, what is not allowed, etc. Everything.
Okay. Okay. So talking about the examination, so can you like tell us about how is the whole examination divided into parts, and like what does the part A and part B includes?
Okay, so the examination is basically 3 hour long, and it's divided into two parts, part A and part B. And it's a common examination. So if you're applying for product design, if you're applying for interaction design, so it's a common exam. It's not field specific exam. So so the design questions, they are quite general, and they basically evaluate your observation skills. Like they'll give you a logo, and you have to find out that which one is the correct logo. And basically it's all about your observation skills and how aware and woke you are.
Okay.
And it's design related questions, and so it's basically divided into two parts, part A and part B. And part A is of 1 hour and it's online, and part
Okay.
B is of 2 hours and it's offline. So part A is basically further divided into numerical based question, MCQ, multiple choice questions, and MSQ, multiple select questions. And we have negative marking in MCQ and MSQ. It's, I think, 0.2 and 0.5. And yeah, so and part B is basically your design and the problem solving question. It's offline, so they'll give you a rough, not rough, they'll give you a proper like space for designing and for the artworks and all. And it has basically 5 questions and you'll be given 2 hours. And if you qualify your part A, then only your part B would be evaluated.
Okay.
So it won't be evaluated if you don't qualify your part A, but you have to give both of the exams in that 3-hour span.
Okay. And how much score is it, like it is required to score in part A?
It's different for every year. Like this year, it was around 35 or 38 out of 100. So the part A and part B, both of them are 100 each. So part A, you have to score around 38 this year to qualify and get your part B evaluated. And basically how they find out your net score, your cumulative score, it's basically 75% of your part B and 25% of your part A. So part B is really important for your final score, but part A is important if you want to get your part B evaluated.
Exactly. So
So
that's the
you
thing.
have to focus on both the yeah.
Right. That's a tricky thing. I mean, if any student, if he or she qualifies the part A, then only she will move to the part B. Otherwise,
Yeah.
chance.
You have to give your exam. They'll conduct your exam, but they won't evaluate it if you if they find that you haven't. Yeah.
Got it. And talking about the preparation, like what resources you preferred and what resources you selected to prepare for the CEED examination. So any idea or any insights on that?
Yeah. So basically, I started my preparation around 2 months before the exam, and you for part A, I started 2 months before, and for part B, you have to keep on brushing your design skill, your observation skills, and everything. You have to keep on brushing, and it's not necessary that you need to be Picasso in art and everything.
Right.
Course in part B, they basically evaluate your design skills, their solving skills, your problem solving skills. They don't evaluate your sketching and all. If you are a good sketcher, then obviously it's a plus point. But even if you are not, it doesn't really matter. They actually see how good your problem solving skills are, not your sketches or your design. So you should be focusing on that instead of making your artwork more and more good. So and basically I looked on like NetPay. They give you a syllabus and you have to focus on that. It's sculptures, mirror drawings, logos, the various Indian institutions logos, even the IIT's logos. You have to like see if or various IIT logos. And there are various websites, like there is stuff your blog something. I'll give you the exact website. And it's basically they give you proper NID and CEED preparation. And they have proper materials and everything, so you can make notes and you can study from there. And they even give you tips and everything just before the exam, what all you have to do, etc.
Okay, I mean that's amazing. That resource will be really helpful for the people who will like appear for C24. I guess that website will definitely help them. And talking about the fee structure, so what is the fee structure? Like if we talk about the category wise, for journal category, how is it, and for other categories, how it works?
So for general category, it's basically different for women and men. For women, we have 1800. And for general category men, we have 3600. And for reserved categories, SC, ST, OBC, we have 1800 as well. So for women, it's a bit less. And yeah.
Okay, and it's non-refundable. Like suppose if you plan to give CEED examination, but on the day
Hmm.
you don't want ki you should give the exam, yeah, maybe you just feel like not giving this year, so that amount is non-refundable.
No, it's not refundable. Once you have
Okay.
given it, so
Hmm.
either you, yeah, it's not
Exactly.
refundable.
Okay, got it. And now talking about the institutes, like as we mentioned, ki, chalo theek hai, we have given the CEED exam. But if a student wants to know about what institutions are covered under that, so can you let us know about that as well?
Yeah, so giving your CEED exam and qualifying CEED is
Hmm.
basically just the first step. It doesn't
Hmm.
really finalize your admission in various prestigious
Hmm.
institutions, various
Exactly.
IITs and all. So it's just the first step. So after that, you have to fill in forms of various institutions. Like there are Indian Institute of Science, Bangalore. It's
Hmm.
IIT Bombay, IIT Delhi, IIT Guwahati, IIT Hyderabad.
Hmm.
So you have to fill in forms of these colleges after
Hmm.
your scorecard is given to you.
Okay.
And after that, uh, you will be having various exams of the college itself. Like
Okay.
you'll be having interviews, you'll be having studio tests, and after you
Hmm.
qualify all of that, then
Hmm.
only your admission would be like,
Finalized.
admission final hoga types.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's like ki CEED is the first step, but you again have to give another exam for whichever institute you want to be in.
Yeah. There are
Okay.
studio tests and interviews. You have to show your portfolio, etc.
Okay. So in this, like under the CEED examination, the institutes like NID, IITs, they are covered. So this is the first step.
No. NID has a separate exam.
Okay.
NID conducts its own exam
Hmm.
in which all the NIDs are covered. NID Gandhinagar,
Hmm.
NID
Hmm.
Ahmedabad, Bangalore.
Hmm.
CEED is just for IITs and Indian Institute of Science,
Okay.
Bangalore. That's it.
Okay. So for NID, if you want to be in NID, you have to give separate exam for the same.
Yeah, it's also conducted in January only. I think this year it was 8th January
Okay.
2023.
Okay.
And yeah.
And yeah, and what about NIFT? Like NIFT also have their separate exam.
I didn't give NIFT exam,
Okay.
so I have no
Okay.
idea of that. Yeah.
Okay. Cool. I guess yeah. This give us the idea and a clarity that under seed IITs are covered and institute like Indian Institute of Science is covered. So that's
Yeah.
a good thing. Okay. And talking about the number, like if we talk about the students who appear every year for this exam, so do you have any idea about the same कि like कितने student हर साल appear करते हैं and how
Yeah.
many of them get into the institute?
Around 5,000 to 6,000 students appear for
Mm-hmm.
CEED. And the number might sound really less as compared to JEE
Exactly.
mains, where like
Mm-hmm.
lakhs of students appear.
Mm-hmm.
But actually, the exam is a bit, as in it's a bit you can't mug up things in
Mm-hmm.
that for that exam. Like it's not
Exactly.
science, it's not physics, chemistry, maths, or it's not like the syllabus is quite predicted or something. It's
Mm-hmm.
more of your observation skills and everything. So the exam is a bit different from that.
Okay.
So the students are around 5,000 or 6,000, and the ones who qualify, they are generally around 1,000 to 1,500 students
Okay.
qualify.
Mm.
And even if you qualify, the IITs, they kind of end at 300 to 400 rank.
Okay.
So yeah, even if you qualify and you have got like 1,000 rank or something,
Mhm.
that doesn't mean that you will get an IIT. So yeah,
Exactly. So you have to get at least like 300 or 300 से पहले की rank to get into a specific
yeah,
institute. Okay,
yeah,
got it. I guess yeah, like this give us an idea about the things like seed examination क्या होता है and how you can prepare for the same. Like just a basic idea कि how you guys can prepare and also talking about the resources which you mentioned, will definitely like mention in the description box. I guess that's the enough value you have given
Yeah,
to the students. So I really
yeah,
thank
I'll
you.
share all the websites
Mm-hmm.
and podcasts that I referred to while
Okay.
preparing for this examination, and it will be
Okay.
a great help. Yeah.
Okay. So you prepared via podcast as well. So you refer any podcast as well for
Yeah,
preparing.
there are podcasts, there are YouTube videos which you can refer to for
Mm-hmm.
your preparation, and there are many students that actually have like they have made videos and everything for the preparation and for what mindset you should have before the
Mm-hmm.
exam and everything. So they
Exactly.
are of quite good help. Yeah.
Okay. So that's like, as you mentioned, the 3 hour examination. So maybe such questions can come into the mind of students. So the 3 hours examination, it's a written examination, or it's a, like a computer based examination. So how is it that?
So part A is computer-based examination. So you are not allowed. So in the video that I saw, the YouTube video, they said that you should take your own watch. So I took
Okay.
my own watch, but this year I think they took my watch away and they were like, no one is allowed to carry any kind of watches, even if it's like a smart watch or like a normal watch, you're
Hmm.
not allowed to take those. They have a timer on the computer screen and you should be seeing that, and it's kind of like a ticking time
Very.
bomb kind of thing.
Yeah.
And yeah, so part A is computer based
Hmm.
and it's a 1 hour. And part B is offline exam because you have to draw and you have to
Mm-hmm.
problem solve and everything. So it's of 2 hours and it's offline. So it's a mix of
Okay.
offline and online.
Online. Okay. Got it. Cool. And is there any specific dress code to follow, or you can wear anything, any cashmere?
No, you should wear comfortable clothes, obviously, because
Right.
and you should be carrying a jacket as well because it's a computer
Hmm.
area, so they'll be switching on AC. It might affect your examination. So you should always carry a jacket with you.
Mm-hmm.
And it's January time, so it's kind of cold as well.
Exactly, exactly.
So you should, yeah, you should
Right.
carry a jacket and you should wear comfortable. There's no dress code as such.
Okay. And talking about like the things which you should take, I guess basic pencils and basic stationery items is required.
Yeah, so you for that you can't take any kind of any just any pouch. You should
Okay.
carry a transparent pouch,
Mm-hmm.
and in that you should be carrying your pencils or your color
Hmm.
pencils or your stationery and everything.
Okay.
And you and no watches, nothing. Just a
Hmm.
pouch, your admit card, your document, Aadhaar card or any college ID or anything, and
Hmm.
that's it.
And water
Yeah.
bottle, of course, yeah.
Yeah, water bottle, of course. Yeah, carry a
Exactly.
small water bottle because
Hmm.
you might get thirsty and
Hmm.
you might panic or something. So, yeah.
Exactly. Cool. I guess, yeah, that's a bit about the CEED examination. I guess you have given enough insights to the students who will be like appearing for the exam next year. I guess this video will be really helpful for them. So I really thank you for sharing your insights about the examination and your whole experience. I mean, you are the right person because you yourself has given that exam this year. So I felt that why not
Yeah,
like call her and like deliver the whole experience which she experienced. So
yeah.
I
Thank
thank
you so
you.
much for inviting me.
Yeah, I really thank you for your presence, and I hope so this video will help the students.
Yeah, I hope it helps them to, yeah, to give the exam.
Yes.
Yeah.
So that's all for this video, and I hope so you like it. So don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and we'll be coming back with such amazing, insightful videos in future as well. Till then, take care, everyone. Bye.